Hey there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinaza, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you're joining me again, welcome back. On this channel, we discuss all things lifestyle, fashion, beauty, content creation tips, and so much more. But in today's video, it's a chatty video. It's a chatty video, but it's a reminder of you being able to show up for yourself. And I hope that by the end of this video, you're feeling encouraged to go ahead and go after the things that you said that you were gonna do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. These days, I'm learning just how important it is to show up no matter what that looks like. And that means even on the days where you don't feel like everything is perfect, even on the days where you don't feel like you have everything together. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, no one has it all together. I feel like visibility is what's most important, but it's funny because in the same breath, even when it came to recording this YouTube video, y'all, when I tell you I went back and forth on being like, well, I'm gonna be getting my hair done soon, I'm gonna be getting my nails done soon, so should I just wait until then? That way everything will be more perfect and this and that. But it's like, the truth is, all these arbitrary things and all these like, oh, well, this should be done or that should be done, like that is just holding you back from reaching your potential, holding you back from being as consistent as you said you would be. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should show up when you're uncomfortable doing so, but more so that waiting for that perfect moment, it's definitely holding you back from your progress. Some of you may remember that in the beginning of this year, I declared that it was my year of consistency, specifically on YouTube. And if you're a subscriber, you'll know that I have not quite held up my end of that bargain. And the truth is, the less that you do something, the more that it's in your foresight. I used the excuse of not knowing what I was going to film instead of actually just having dedicated time to brainstorm, to plan for. Because it's like, for me, especially if I'm doing that for other platforms, if I'm showing up consistently on other platforms, what exactly was it that was stopping me from also showing up on YouTube? And I think that, again, it just really comes down to the discipline of it all, right? Like, if you're so used to blowing yourself off and so used to breaking promises that you make to yourself, you're going to be less likely to keep those promises to yourself. By not preparing for the things that you say that you're going to do, you're literally planning to fail. And truth be told, I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of breaking the promises that I made to myself. I'm tired of not showing up in the ways that I said that I would. Because I don't know about you, but it feels good to keep your word. It literally feels so good. So here's my plan. 6 videos a month, every month until the end of this year. You may ask why 6, and I'll tell you. And honestly, it's because number 1, I need to play that catch-up game. But number 2, I need to show myself that it's possible. I need to build that muscle. I need to make this a well-oiled machine. And the only way that I'm going to do that is by pushing myself to hit this goal each and every month. If you take a scroll down my page, you'll see that I'm interested in a lot of things. And I feel that there was a point in time where I thought that I'm like, like maybe I need to niche down. Maybe that's why I'm not growing. And to be honest, I feel like that was a little bit of a discouraging part for me when it's like, when I was more consistent, where it's like I wasn't necessarily seeing the growth in my channel that I thought that I would see. I wasn't necessarily seeing the views in a sense, but then it's like, again, number 1, I had to remind myself that my job is to put the content out there. I can't control the algorithm, but what I can control is making sure that I'm staying true to myself and making sure that I'm providing you guys with that high quality content, making sure that it's educational, making sure that it's inspirational, and making sure that I'm truly just being able to express myself on this page, which is ultimately what my goal is. So whether it's some shopping hauls, whether it's some beauty favorites, whether it's some vlogging, just expect to see a whole lot. I'm really gonna use these next few months as we close out the year as really my testing ground. Like, this is the time where it's time to prove to myself that number 1, I can do this, but number 2, I can have fun with it, right? And truthfully, I feel like this will help me to kind of stop overthinking so many things as well too, and literally just posting, going about my business, and keeping my word to myself. Because at the end of the day, y'all, you may not know this about me, but I feel like long form content is truly my bread and butter. Like, I'm truly just able to express myself the most here, and I feel like I want to invite you guys into my world more, but it's so quick and so fast paced on the other platforms. And I feel like I kind of get lost in trying to keep up with the Joneses there. Whereas YouTube is really going to be that space where I can expand, where I can debrief, where we can catch up and truly, truly, truly delve into the behind the scenes, truly delve into my mind, and truly just, get to know each other a little bit more. So let's talk my posting schedule, because yes, that is part of the plan. Again, I have my goal of 6 videos a month. But what does the rollout look like? So I'm looking to come to you guys with new videos every Sunday and every Wednesday leading up into the end of the year. Because listen, I told you, we're getting ourselves together over here, all right? So excuse my French, but I'm here to pop my okay? And in closing, I truly want you to know and to remember and to ruminate on the fact that it's like, you do not have to be perfect to show up. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. And truly, like, this is what life is all about. I think that we all have so much to offer, and oftentimes we hold ourselves back by our own accord. Oftentimes we held ourselves back in thinking that we're not ready when we're more than ready, when we're more than qualified. I recently listened to a podcast and it was like, sometimes we're our biggest haters. And I have to concur, because you're the only one who's in your head. You're the only one who's doubting yourself. You're the only one who's telling yourself that, wait, well, maybe I'm not ready yet. Maybe I need to wait. Maybe I should wait until things are better. Like, things may not be as you may want them to be in this current moment, in this current season. But I think that that's the even more reason to show up, the even more reason to use your voice, the even more reason to document your life. And honestly, this goes beyond content, because I've seen in my life in so many different ways that it's like, I know I can be consistent, because I'm someone who goes to the gym 5 times a week, okay? And some people will be like, 5 times a week, but like, to me, I'm even sometimes wanting to go like a 6th and 7th day, just in the way that it's like, it's become so much part of my routine that it's like, it feels weird for me not to do it. So in the same way that I'm keeping my body as a temple, I'm keeping my body as a well-oiled machine, if I can show up for myself in one way, I know that I can show up for myself in others. So I'm speaking to you who's yet to start that business, speaking to you who's yet to reach out to that person, speaking to you who's yet to start their YouTube channel or their TikTok or their Instagram. Whatever it is that you know that has been on your mind, that you've been wanting to do for some time, I promise you, you're ready. I promise you, you can go after it. I promise you, you don't need permission. But if you are looking for a sign, if you're looking for permission, this is me giving it to you. I believe in you, and I know that you can do it. I know that you're more than capable. I know that you are worthy, and I know that I just can't wait to see what it is that you do and what it is that you come up with, because we all have something to share. We're all deserving of telling our stories. We're all deserving of showing up. And again, you owe it to yourself to show up. You owe it to yourself to keep your word to yourself. You owe it to yourself to be consistent. And you owe it to yourself to do the things that you said that you were going to do. That is all that I have for today. If you're watching this on Sunday, I'll see you on Wednesday. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. I don't think it's a crime to have your iPad in the video. And while I'm not, this can definitely not be near me. Get to know each other a little bit better. Let me know how you like this setup, because I actually just filmed this video twice. Sometimes I feel like I had to get, how to get the edge off, right? I had to like ease into things. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that bell button to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to turn your, hold on, I can't even remember if that's for post notifications or not. See, it's been that long.